Hello, and welcome back to the Josephine Project. Sadly, our Kickstarter campaign to fund the film was not successful. So, that really brings up two immediate questions. What happened? What went wrong with our campaign? And what do we do now? Do we continue with the project? I want to start with the first piece. What went wrong? We had 837 total visitors. So we were not ever effective at getting the word out about our campaign. We literally went through hundreds and hundreds of different media agencies, trying to find ones that we felt were well tailored to our project and would be interested. So, of those 35 curated, if you will, media agencies, we received responses from 2 of them. One was a generic rejection letter. The second one actually ran a lovely Twitter moment spread on our project over the course of 4 or 5 days at the very end of the campaign. We had a lot of people who were very interested in sharing the project and who just in the course of our 30-day span didn't manage to get it out there. And so I reached out to various advertising agencies and online ad brokers. I couldn't get them to take my money. We actually set our target date for launch based on this key event. Donors, people who were specifically interested in refugees. We were given a slot. As it happened, the timing of the event was right when I had to be in Madrid at a different event that I'd committed to 2 years previous. And right or wrong, I chose to keep my commitment from before, and we sent a video. Our video was cut off partway through, which was enough to provoke some interest from people. The problem was the person that we had on site at the event who knew the project well and could actually answer questions had a booking problem with his plane tickets and wound up leaving the evening before our trailer showed. The organizers of the event were very disappointed in that outcome. They contacted me, they apologized profusely, and they said, hey, we want to send out an email to our donors and feature your project. I said, great. That email finally went out to donors. And I was excited to see it go on. I thought, this could be it. This could be the moment any one of these donors could, in theory, write a check and cover the entire project, and we will still be funded. Unfortunately, the email included a giant button, click here to go to the Kickstarter, which led to someone else's Kickstarter campaign. In general, I feel like this project has had so many wild ups and downs that it's really kind of ironic as we think about the story that it's based on, the story of Joseph. And I look at all of this, I look at the whole picture, and I think, man, I could just look at this as this was really bad luck. All of these crazy circumstances just kind of collided so that people would not see our project. But that's not the way I think. I'm not a big believer in luck or in coincidence or happenstance. I think that God is at work and God is doing things. And so I think that to some extent, God actually held back our project from being seen by a lot of people. And I think that there's probably a good reason why he did that. I just don't know what it is yet. So I'm going to have to wait a little bit and process and see, what happens next? What does God do with this circumstance now? I'm reminded, and if you haven't seen the vlog, I will link it down below in the comments. You should go back and check of the vlog about how difficult it was to make our trailer and all of the adversity and the crazy things that happened in the course of doing that, but how good the results of some of them were. And I expect that to be the case here again as well. And I look forward to seeing how that works out. So the plan for now is to walk down that road a little bit further, to do the research, to take the time to get the script, to get all the details right, to begin the pre-production planning, and to get much, much closer and see where we stand when we're near the point of needing to film on funding and how we would put those funds together. For the next few weeks, what am I going to be doing? Well, one, I'm going to be relaxing a little bit. It's been a long run to get here. There's not been a lot of downtime. During that break, I'm actually going to be chewing through the Joseph story in the Bible even more, starting to dig at it and figure out, what are the details that I miss when I read this story ordinarily? What jumps out at me and surprises me? What's in it that I haven't really thought about and noticed before? Also going to be working on getting more interviews with refugees. I'm really interested in gathering more little details and pieces that can fit into the story and help to make it more authentic. That's what you can expect to hear from me in the weeks to come. If you have a question, if you would like to know more about where things stand, what the future holds, what we're finding in Joseph, what we're hearing from refugees, or really anything to do with the Josephine Project, preferably not questions about what animal we would be or what our royal wedding name is, but questions that pertain to the project, please drop them in the comments. We would love to address them and hear from you. Thanks a bunch. Take care. See you next week.